on to you, Pisces. So you have the Magician, the Knight of Swords, and you Pisces have the Two of Swords right here. So these three cards right here. There's a lot of Virgo energy here with the Magician and everything like that. Okay, so there's definitely a sense of like somebody wanting to connect with you right now. And it's totally up to you, Pisces, on whether or not you want to get to know them. But you definitely do have someone that wants to connect. Says the Knight of Swords and the Two of Swords. Hold on a second. What'd you say? Yeah. Still raining now a little bit. Sorry about that. But you know, family wanted my attention. But yeah, so the Knight of Swords and the Two of Swords represents how they want to take the time to get to know you a little bit. This is someone brand new coming in. So if any of you Pisces have interacted with or crossed paths with somebody and two of y'all ended up exchanging your numbers, they like you. They want to get to know you. It's just that right now, you know, they just texting you or calling you, trying to find out what you got going on, trying to find out a little bit about you. And they probably decided to set something up with you. The King of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles right here is about how, since that's the case, the Ten of Cups is about you. The Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, right? Excuse me, the King of Cups, excuse me. King of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles represents how, you know, they're going to approach you very sure of themselves. They want to get to know you like that. They like you. So they want to get to know you, get to know what it is that you are about and everything like that, so that they can find out a little bit about you, right? Get to know you romantically if they could, right? If it happens like that. But for right now, these are people who they know, from what I'm seeing, they know what they're doing. It's not like they don't know and like they're not really wise to what they're doing or where. No, they know what it is that they're doing. They're trying to get to know you. And the Ten of Pentacles represents, this could be them even have asking you to hang out with them, you know, where it's like they may take you out to eat or something like that or what have you. And they're gonna watch you. You know, if you Pisces have said yes to that on either side, regardless, because it does happen on both sides. It's just that it normally happens one side to the other, but it's starting to happen where it's more balanced nowadays. But anyway, regardless of who you are, what side you're on, right, and what you into, if you catch my drift, then it doesn't matter, because they still trying to like spend something on you where they're trying to get to know you. And you know, it could be dinner or something like that, or it could be a cool hanging out. It doesn't necessarily have to be a foodie kind of date where the two of y'all stuff your face, right? It could be something where it's like they, you know, like you're not necessarily getting food, but it's something where the two of you can actually do together, right? And then maybe get some food after. But they definitely want to feel you Pisces out, you know, no pun intended, right? Well, I guess maybe pun intended. But you know, obviously the King of Swords right here is about how a lot of you Pisces too, y'all want to feel them out as well. Y'all want to essentially see what type of time they on, make sure that their head is not on some nonsense, and make sure that they're just real, you know. The Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles right here, excuse me, the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles represents how you are very much so able to just pay attention to them and see what they are about and see where it goes, right? As well as actually decide to chip in. Because a lot of you Pisces, don't want this person to just be doing all the work. You're going to actually chip in yourselves and see where it goes, right? Because if they like you in the first place, it should go fine. There's no reason why it shouldn't go fine. The two of y'all should end up, really having stronger feelings for one another, right? I want to be very clear with what I'm saying. I want to be very careful about what I'm saying, right? So the thing is that the Four of Pentacles is about how, but it has to be a two-way street. It has to be the Four of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Three of Wands. It has to be where, two of you actually do get to know each other, hang out with one another. And that's how things end up being mutual, right? Because far too often, we're really living in a very odd reality right now. The Mandela effect thing, I don't know how real it is, but we really are living in a real odd reality right now because, we're really in a time right now where people don't be asking questions as to who the person actually is. Like, there's a lot of dry begging. There's a lot of, there's a lot of wanting something from another person, but there's no real value actually exchanged. There's no real, and it doesn't even have to be like transactional where it's business, right? There's nothing else other than business. It's relationships have become transactional now, right? Like it's just about one side is really dry begging and really expecting the other side to really help them live and survive, really. But at the same time, it's like I said before, like a lot of relationships now, my dear Pisces, have become truly parasitic. So it's like one side is actually giving everything while the other side does nothing factually. Like they don't ask questions, because all of that too is, like, for instance, right, like all of that too is a part of the process. A lot of times people don't be wanting to ask questions, and it's like, how you gonna call yourself getting to know somebody unless you ask questions? You know what I mean? Because asking questions is not only how you learn about the person whom you're supposed to be getting to know, but it's also letting the other person know that you actually care to ask questions, to get to know them. If it's one side asking another side questions, it just goes to show you how ditzy and out of their mind it is, and how terrible, and why it is that a lot of people don't want to date, especially nowadays, because one side don't be asking questions. They just dry begging. They want all this finances and money and all this other type of stuff, and real detachment from reality, while and effort and all of this other type of stuff. And what do? They don't do anything. They don't get engaged. They don't, and when I say engaged, I'm not talking about necessarily a ring on the finger. I'm talking about the one side from the perspective of, like, they don't engage themselves with the person. They don't actually jump in the pool. You know what I mean? Like, they don't actually do something that requires themselves of putting in any kind of effort. They just want the person to just give up money to them. The person don't even know who you have to be. And this is how it is now. Like, people don't be asking questions anymore. So the thing is that for the mere fact that this person is asking you questions and you're asking them questions, that in on itself, it's actually a step above. Like, you Pisces will really be surprised, and I'm sure y'all know, but the bar is on the ground. Like, this is how people are in relationships now. Like, the way that people get themselves in relationships nowadays, it's not even real. It's based upon who's spending money and who's getting the money splurged on them and all this other type of stuff. They don't even have to really even know each other's names. Like, this is how goofy it's become now. So once again, the mere fact that this person is asking questions, says the King of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, the person is still trying to date you, Pisces, and get to know you. And it shows that, you know, this really is kind of a step up. Not kind of, it's a big step up, because the bar is in the underworld. It's not even on the ground. It's not even on the pavement. The bar is in the underworld. It's in fiery brimstone. Real talk. It's in the underworld. with Pluto. You dig what I'm saying? The underworld deity. It's underground, if you catch my drift. So the thing is that the Three of Wands, let's clarify the Three of Wands. Let's clarify. Excuse me, this Three of Wands. Four of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Two of Swords. For you, to clarify things, for you Pisces, the Three of Wands. So the Four of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, like for the majority, modern day dating is finished. But for you Pisces be getting lucky. You Pisces actually have real good fortune, because people still care about who you are and where you're from. You know, like for instance, most of the people who I've tried to get to know, they don't know, they don't have a soul. I think they're NPCs. What's the term these days? NPCs? I think they're NPCs, because they be hanging out with you and stuff like this, right? And they don't be ever asking questions. And it's like, where are we now? Like, how you really hang out with somebody and you literally don't ask them questions? The person, like, and this is another thing too. Uh-oh, they coming here with this. But this is how it is that you know if the person is a waste of time, right? You know a person is a waste of time when you ask them something like, you want to know anything about me? And then they go, no, if I want, I'll ask. When they ask you that, it's an automatic dub. It's a dub. Why? Because what they're telling you covertly is that they're gone. They're gone, my dear Pisces. They're gone. Because what they're telling you is they don't be asking questions. They're in their own world. Pay it seriously. You notice how it is that people don't be asking questions? Why I'm making such an emphasis on the asking questions part is asking the questions is how you get to know each other. Modern day relationships now, it's about a bunch of people sitting online watching other people watching them spend off, and the host is so delusional and in their own world. The hosts don't actually be getting to know the people for real. Asking them where they're from, how are they, where, really asking the questions to legitimately ask and find out about who the person actually is, to actually get to know them for real. It's just about, okay, everybody's spending cash, okay, then keep spending it. While they're bored, while they want someone to ask them these questions, but it don't be going the other way around where they ask other people. This is where we are now. This is where we are now. So again, you and a person potentially have something going on, because the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords speaks to so far so good. I'm not saying that you and this person is going to last forever. I'm not going to sell y'all dreams and hopes. But what I will say is so far so good. This person doesn't have emotional baggage like that. It seems like they are actually willing to take a chance with you, as long as you Pisces are willing to take a chance with them. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. See where this newfound connection goes.